keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in a basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side. Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath. Then Kittson gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Fosston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Broadcasting live from Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. We're down to the last two teams in the Section 8A girls basketball tournament. The two number one seeds squaring off for a trip to the state girls basketball tournament. Welcome as always to our Solely Realty pregame show. Solely Realty, serving the Fosston and surrounding area with top-notch real estate services way back in 1968, a long time of serving the Northland with great real estate service. The good folks there at Solely Realty in Fosston. Well, the Fosston Greyhounds won the East Subsection Championship on, I guess that would have been Wednesday night. I always want to say Tuesday, but things a day later than usual because Super Tuesday was this past Tuesday. Greyhounds winning the Subsection Championship with a 63-52 win over the Kelliher North Home Mustangs. And Greyhounds were down by 3 at halftime, but played a really solid second half, and they come into this championship game with a record of 28 wins and 2 losses. Kittson County Central, maybe even a tougher path to tonight's championship game. They were down by 16 points to Sacred Heart in the first half, but they rallied. It was a furious rally. It didn't take long for them to come from behind, and they went on to win over Sacred Heart 81-73. These two met in Thief River Falls at Northland College back on the 16th of January. Greyhounds winning a close one in overtime, 56-54. So something's got to give here tonight. And as time goes on, we're going to reminisce a little bit about some of the previous matchups between, at that time, the Kittson Central Wolfpack and the Fosston Greyhounds back in the early 2000s. So we've got a few fun tidbits, but if you believe in irony or fate or whatever, 22 years ago tonight, Kittson Central snapped Fosston's state record winning streak of 78 games. That was 22 years ago tonight at UMC in Crookston. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get to our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by the Border Bank in Clearbrook, and you're listening to the Solely Realty pregame show on KKCQ, yourliveevent.com, and Garden Valley TV.
And recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The World of Outlaws Kings Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
As springtime approaches, and then it'll be summer, and we think of all these items that need to be in storage or just a good place to put them. This is the time to talk to Mark, the shed builder at Ada Building Center LLC, about getting that new shed built. You stop by, visit with Mark about sizes and styles available, and he'll build to your specifications. Or you can choose from several of the basic models and adjust to fit your need. Ada Building Center LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. Call Mark, the shed builder, 218-784-3661.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
American Christian. Well, these two teams certainly on a roll. The Greyhounds have won 17 of their last 18 with the one loss, a 29-point setback to the Cass Lake Vena Panthers. Kittson County Central, they've won 8 in a row and 16 of their last 17 games. So both teams again coming in on a roll. The Greyhounds 28-2, the Bearcats 24-4. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by the Border Bank in Clearbrook. Here is Kittson County Central head coach Mark Johnson. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining us on the pregame show. Congratulations on your berth in the championship game tonight. And you're familiar with what Fosston and back in the day, Kittson Central used to do. I still say the biggest crowd I've ever seen at the Fosston gym was a regular season game between Fosston and Kittson Central. And it goes back a ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's 20 years now, and I think I know exactly which game you're talking about. It was Phil Foston's big run there when they had their huge winning streak. I think we were the team on the front end of it and the team on the back end of it, and we had some pretty good battles over those stretches. I think it must have been about 5 years in a row where that was the matchup in the section final.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were the days, but the girls playing tonight weren't even around for those days. So
there was only a handful of us that are.
Yeah, that's a very good point. But again, congratulations on getting here. And your team has at times had your backs against the wall. The Fertile Beltrami game, you were down by 16 in the first half against Sacred Heart. But boy, your girls show a lot of heart and a lot of composure.
Yeah, they are resilient. They don't get discouraged. They keep going after it. Fertile Beltrami did give us a scare. We played a little bit tentative in that first round game, but they executed a nice game plan. Sacred Heart the other night, they just came out shooting phenomenally. I mean, when they were 6 for 7 on their first 7 3-pointers, we got ourselves into a little bit of a hole, but we found a way to dig out.
Yep, that was a good thing. There was plenty of game left to go. And of course, you and the Greyhounds played in Thief River, not here, but at Northland College, an overtime game, and that was quite a contest.
Yeah, it'd be a lot sparser crowd that night than I hope to see tonight. I think there was only about 15 of us in the gym, and it was kind of a put together at the last minute because we had both lost that game in Crookston earlier due to weather. So it was a good game. It gave both teams a feel for who was on the other side of the section a little bit, and a precursor to tonight.
Yeah, certainly, I think it paid dividends for both teams. But what are the keys to your team being successful tonight?
Well, I think the keys for both of us is who can get their style of play to be the predominant style of the game. I mean, we need pace. We want pace, but it's tough to speed up a team like this, especially someone who handles the ball as well as their point guard does. I mean, she's a veteran. She's seasoned. She's seen this type of pressure. She's seen these type of games. We need to quicken the pace a little bit. And really, I think the biggest key is to not give them easy baskets. If we give them easy baskets, then it could be a long night for us. But we got to make them work for everything.
Turnovers or lack thereof, that'll be a key.
Yeah, turnovers are always a key. Because we try to play fast, our turnover number is always a little bit higher than everyone else's. So yeah, you got to take care of the basketball. You got to rebound. This game always comes back to the basics. It comes back to the fundamentals. You're not going to shoot 60-70% on a night and pull off miracles. You got to be consistent.
Now, your girls, I mean, you're still a pretty young ball club, grade-wise anyways, but did you sense a few butterflies in the way here?
Well, I think we certainly did in the first round matchup, but we haven't seen them since. This group is so laid back and so loose. I don't know what will bother them. So, and let it roll and see what happens.
Certainly exciting times for the program. And do you share stories once in a while about the old days?
Yeah, you do, but they kind of glaze over like what do you mean? You're ancient. You were never our age or anything like that. But no, I don't try to bore them with that type of stuff. If there's a point to be made, we do that. Um, I try to relate to their youthfulness, and it keeps me young.
That's more for the fans to talk about, right?
Absolutely. And the parents can talk about that stuff. The people that are sitting in the stands can remember when. My job is to help these girls be the best they can be, and frankly, to be the best young people they can be. And if we can do that, whatever happens on the floor is a bonus.
If you've done that, you've done your job. Mark, good luck tonight, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Okay, there's Mark Johnson, head coach at Kittson County Central. We talked about turnovers. When these two played at Northland College, Kittson County Central turned the ball over 28 times. Fosston had 25 turnovers. So a lot of turnovers in that game. And the free throw shooting, not a big difference. The Greyhounds were 17 of 29, the Bearcats 16 of 23. And both teams had one player foul out. Lexi Mallon fouled out for Fosston, and Berlin Strick fouled out in the overtime for Kittson County Central. Should be noted, Mallon fouled out with 1 second left to go in regulation, so the Greyhounds didn't have Lexi in that overtime, but they still won the game by 2. When we come back here on the Solely Realty pregame show, we'll continue with the Border Bank and Clearbrook pregame coaches' comments. We'll sit down with Kelly Beacon, head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, on the Solely Realty pregame show on KKCQ, your live event.com and Garden Valley TV.
1,000+ employees and shareholders are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red.
Hi, Drew Scott here, and I'm Jonathan Scott, reminding you that life's better with a home policy from American Family Insurance. Get just the right protection at just the right price, and save when you bundle home and auto. Kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, it'll be just right. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Jake and Shannon in East Grand Forks at 218-773-3608.
Could you use cash management tools for your farm or business? This is Nick Gordon with American Federal Bank in Ada. Please join our most successful customers in using our financial manager to help provide custom cash management solutions. These include Positive Pay, merchant services, sweeps, ACH, bill pay, wire transfers, and remote deposit. Stop by the bank today or give me a call at 784-7121. American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Hey farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic, alkaline, and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snow melt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949. Email hudsonk@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com.
The Bennett Hoagland Agency only sells and services crop insurance. Because each farm operation is different, John, Wayne, and Marissa strive to help you develop a cost-effective insurance plan that fits your needs. Whether it's common crops, specialty crops, livestock, or crop hail, please call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency and fine-tune your risk management plan today. The Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, an equal opportunity provider. Bitker Inc. thanks all area farms and farm families for your business and for growing the crops to produce the food we enjoy. During this Ag Month, it's important to say thank you, and Bitker Inc. reminds you to order your farm implement and ag equipment tires now. Call Troy the Tire Guy at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467 to discuss the tires you need, place your orders, and discover additional savings with multiple tire orders for your farm. Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467.
Countdown to tip-off. The Kittson County Central Bearcats at 24-4. The Fosston Greyhounds at 28-2. Playing for a trip to the state tournament, which will be down in the Twin Cities next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let's continue with the Border Bank and Clearbrook pregame coaches' comments. Here's Kelly Beacon, head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds. Kelly Beacon joining us on our Solely Realty pregame show. You and I have had several conversations, pretty much the same identical spot at Ingolstadt Arena. You were in this position last year against BGMR, lost a heartbreaker, but a lot of these girls went through that experience last year, and here they are again.
Yeah, we got 4 seniors there that have put a lot of time in, and a lot of teammates that have put a lot of time in. Hopefully it helps that they were here last year and got to experience this and got to feel the energy and the playoff atmosphere and the noise of the crowd, and hopefully we come play well.
Nice win against Collier Northholm the other night to get to this point, but man, that was a war.
Very physical game. We knew it would be. They bring a lot of defensive intensity against us, different presses or get different trapping. I thought we handled it really well for the most part, and we're probably going to see that tonight, plus even more. He runs a lot of different full court sets, different type of man-to-man or zone trapping back into a half-court trapping. So if we take care of the basketball, that's going to be a big step forward to come out of here with a win.
Wouldn't you know, this is the one year you have only one night or one day off in between the games. Usually it's 2, but I know you mentioned Lexi rolled her ankle right before halftime the other night. How she's feeling?
She seems okay. She'll be taped up, and she'll gut it out again. She's mentally tough, and she did that the other night, and she's been rehabbing it like she should, so I think she'll be ready.
Yeah, girls with bandages on their legs, and that's a sign they're playing hard.
Sign they're playing hard, getting down on the floor, going after the loose balls, getting jump balls. It's playoff atmosphere. It's section championship night. It's you win and you get to move on to state. And if not, it's been a great season, but it's disappointing.
One common thread, I think, between these two teams is when things aren't going well, they have a tendency of being able to get out of it. They've come from behind a couple of times, including the game against Sacred Heart. You were down by 3 at halftime to Collier Northholm, but that's a good sign for both teams.
Yeah, you saw that the other night with 5 minutes to go in the first half against Sacred Heart. Kittson County Central was down 16 points. And at the minute 49 to go in the first half, it was a tie ball game. So that shows you how quickly things can turn with the defensive pressure and style of basketball that they play.
I talked to their coach, and Mark said he hopes to set the tempo. They like to get the ball up and down the floor in a hurry. And he said, well, the way Fosston plays defense, that's easier said than done.
Well, they like to get after you defensively and create havoc. They want you playing faster than you want to play. They want to create turnovers, which it turns into easy layups. And, against Northholm Collier, they're kind of the same philosophy, and we did a pretty decent job not turning the ball over and not giving up layups.
Was it a quiet bus ride here or not too bad?
I think it was pretty good.
That sounds good. All right. Hey, good luck, Kelly. We'll talk after the game.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, there's Kelly Beacon joining us on our Border Bank and Clearbrook pregame coaches' comments here on the Solely Realty pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the previous matchups between these two teams and, a little history in regard to Fosston and the state girls basketball tournament. They haven't been there in 18 years. Some people might be surprised at that fact, but it's been 18 years since the Greyhounds have played in the state girls basketball tournament. They've had some close calls, but haven't been able to get back there since 2006. So we'll take a look back at some history and also our starting lineups coming up, brought to you by Hugo's Family Marketplace and Hugo's Express in Fosston, the Solely Realty pregame show from the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. An Addicton Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Welcome to Fosston Family Dental, where we make sure every visit to our practice is a positive experience. Our team of skilled dentists and staff work together to provide comprehensive dental care to patients of all ages. From routine cleanings to complex procedures, we are committed to giving you the best possible dental care. With state-of-the-art technology and a warm, welcoming atmosphere, we strive to make your visit as comfortable as possible. Schedule an appointment today and see why Fosston Family Dental is the top choice for dental care in our community. The Fosston Tri-Co-op is currently hiring for the following positions: seasonal tender truck drivers, CDL not required, can get 90-day permit, full-time and part-time drivers with Class A or B licenses, and also hiring for a full-time seed sales rep. If interested, call Brent at the Fosston Tri-Co-op at 218-435-6919. That's 218-435-6919.
Back here at Thief River Falls, a little history lesson pertaining to the Greyhounds. Back in 2000, that's when they started their unbelievable run there, when they won several state titles and 78 games in a row they won. In 2000, they beat Kittson County Central to get to the state tournament. You might remember, you Greyhound fans, that come from behind win against Red Lake County Central over at BSU. I think the Greyhounds were down by 18 or 20 points and came back and they beat Red Lake County Central, ended up winning the state championship. 2001, they beat Kittson Central in the semis, and then they beat Winnimac to go to state. Yeah, Fosston Winnimac to go to state in 2001. Donnie Nelson was coaching the Patriots at that time, and then, of course, he came over and coached the Greyhounds. In 2003, Fosston beat Kittson Central in the semifinals, beat Red Lake Falls in the championship. 2004, they lost to KCC in the championship game. And then in 2005, the Greyhounds beat Red Lake Falls in the semis and beat BGMR to go to state. And the last year, the Greyhounds went to state, maybe the most unlikely of all their trips to state. They started the year 4-10. And they went on to win the section championship. They beat Stephen Argyle in overtime here at the Ralph in the section finals, and they got beat in the first round of the state tournament that year by Fulda. But a little history lesson in regard to the Greyhounds. And again, it's been a while since they've been to the state tournament in girls basketball. Starting lineups are brought to you by Hugo's Family Marketplace and Hugo's Express in Fosston. And Kittson County Central, they will be the home team on the scoreboard. So let's take a look at their starting lineup. They will go with number 3, Lily Peterson, a junior. Number 4, Berlin Strake, a junior. Number 5, Morgan Turn, a junior. Number 13, Cadence White, a sophomore. And number 20, McKinley Foland, a junior. So the Bearcats are starting 4 juniors and 1 sophomore tonight. Lily Peterson, Berlin Streg, Morgan Turn, Cadence White, and McKinley Foland. The Bearcats are 24-4. They've won 8 in a row, 16 of their last 17 games. And Mark Johnson is the head coach. Michael Steen and Mark Bernstrom are the assistant coaches for KCC. And for the Fosston Greyhounds, a familiar starting 5 for them. They will go with number 1, Brindley Mallon, a 5'9" senior. Number 3, Vanessa Johnson, a 5'5" senior. Number 11, Callie Burrock, a 5'10" senior. Number 22, Lexi Mallon, a 6'1" sophomore. And number 25, Tessa Manicky, a 5'9" seniors. The Greyhounds are starting 4 seniors and a sophomore. Brindley Mallon, Vanessa Johnson, Callie Burrock, Lexi Mallon, and Tessa Manicky. Greyhounds come in at 28-2. With losses to Sacred Heart and Cass Lake Bena, they won 17 of their last 18. Kelly Beacon, the head coach, and John Ekman and Sean Benson, the assistant coaches. Starting lineups brought to you by Hugo's Family Marketplace and Hugo's Express in Fosston. And we'll have the introduction of the lineups, our Star Spangled Banner, and the opening tap brought to you by Golf Cars Plus in Fosston, coming up here from Thief River Falls.
Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Cranston Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
At Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, they remain committed to their original mission of providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life. Residents can enjoy hobbies, socializing, programs, and more at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House communities. For more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
What does hometown mean to us at Hometown Realty? It means we want our community to grow and succeed. It means we'll do everything we can to make that happen. Whether it's by helping people find the perfect home for them, assisting someone sell a property that they have maybe outgrown or can no longer take care of, or supporting our local businesses, schools, and nonprofits with our time and money. Everything we do is for the good of our community. Our family lives here, we live here, we love it here. We are Hometown.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com.
The faculty, staff, and students at the Kittson Central School District, along with the Lancaster School District, are proud of the Kittson County Central Bearcats. Congratulations, Bearcats, on a great season, and best of luck during your tournament run. Everyone with the Kittson Central School and Lancaster School are proud of your achievements this season, and they say go Bearcats. Congratulations and best of luck, Bearcats, from the Kittson Central School District and the Lancaster School District.
Fosston's band director, Anders Wold, his first year at the helm as band director, done a great job with that Fosston pep band. They're here too. Mentioned that Kittson County Central has won 16 of 17. Their one loss during that stretch coming at home to East Grand Forks back on the 5th of February. They lost to the Green Wave 101 to 97. So by far their highest scoring game of the year. Other losses, they lost to East Grand Forks earlier, 84-79. Lost to the Northern Free, 63-51, and then their overtime loss to Fosston, 56-54. A couple other notes from that matchup at Northland College. The leading scorers for Kittson County Central that night were Cadence White. She had 15 points and 11 rebounds, and then Greta Kuznia off the bench scored 15. And Alexi Mallon had a double-double for Fosston that night with 17 points and 10 rebounds. White versus Lexi Mallon for the opening tap. Greyhounds in the white, Bearcats in the green. Chris Mills will throw up the jump ball, and we are underway at the Ralph. A trip to state on the line. Greyhounds come up with the basketball. Johnson to Brindley Mallon. Mallon over to Manicky. Manicky back to Brindley Mallon at the top of the circle, right side to Manicky. And cutting through the lane is Johnson, and she scores! Manicky with the assist, and Vanessa Johnson gets the Greyhounds on the board with a 2-0 lead. Bearcats with their first possession. Streg with the ball. Out on top to Foland. Back to Streg. Streg with a bounce pass deflected. White back out to Foland. Foland having a little trouble. Gets a bounce pass to Streg. Out on top, turn. She's a good outside shooter. And 3 seconds called on the Bearcats. They turn the ball over. So the Greyhounds with a 2-0 lead on the basketball. We'll see that full court pressure by Kittson County Central pretty much all night. Lexi Mallon off the inbounds from Manicky. Lexi with a wrapped up knee. bandage because of a cut, also a wrapped up ankle. Here's Johnson. Backdoor to Burrock, and Burrock's shot came up a little short. She got her own rebound, trying to kick it out. Lexi Mallon trying to save it, goes diving off the floor, but couldn't. And the Greyhounds turn the ball over. Burrock almost directly under the basket, and she ended up getting her own rebound and then tried to kick it out and threw it away. So turnovers even at 1 apiece. 2-0 Greyhounds. 55 seconds into the game. Kittson County Central with their second possession. Turn. Now they work it into White. Here's White trying to get it back out. Turn. Top of the key. Now an underhanded pass to Follin. Back to Turn. Turn with the drive and the runner, and it's off the back rim. No good. And the rebound for Tessa Manicky, her first, and the Greyhounds lead 2-0 with the ball. Manicky had it knocked away, gets it back under control. Johnson across the center line. Johnson to Brindley Mallon. Brindley with the pass, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul on the Bearcats. Our first of the game, it'll be on Foland. Her first and the team's first. 16:34 left to go here in the first half on the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard. 2-0. Greyhounds on top. Wernicke will inbound into Brindley Mallon, and a mid-range jumper, no good, off the back iron, and White with the rebound. Here come the Bearcats, down 2-0. Pass on the right wing to Streg. Streg getting it back to Turn. Morgan Turn, back to Foland. Foland to Streg. Streg off the screen from Foland, backs up with a dribble intact. Now feeds it off on the left wing. Peterson with the ball to Turn. Turn inside the lane, back to Peterson. Peterson driving the baseline, reverse layup, and it wouldn't go. And a nice rebound for Lexi Mallon. And the Greyhounds still lead 2-0. Vanessa Johnson with the ball for the Greyhounds, and we'll leave it off for Brindley Mallon. Just over 2 minutes into the game and just 2 points on the board, and those for the Greyhounds. Brindley Mallon with a left-handed dribble, picks up the dribble, backdoor, Burrock scores! Oh, nicely done via the backdoor. Burrock scores, Brindley Mallon with the helper, and the Greyhounds have taken a 4-0 lead. Turn with the ball for Kittson County Central. And they pass it out to Streg. Streg bobbles the ball, gets it back under control, feeds it over to Foland. Entry pass to White. Bang shot good. Cadence White getting the Bearcats on the board. It took about 2 minutes and 35 seconds, but Kittson County Central scores, and the Greyhounds lead 4-2. Now a little ticky-tack foul on Streg there as she reached in. And that'll be her first and the team's second. 15-14 left to go in the first half. Greyhounds lead 4-2. Manicky will inbound. Pass into Lexi Mallon. She pivots. Cross court to Brindley Mallon. Mallon out on top to Manicky. Left side to Lexi Mallon. Mallon defended by Foland. Here's a pass to Brindley Mallon. Brindley to Manicky. Down the lane. She scores. Manicky with the bucket. And another assist, the second of the night, to Brindley Mallon. And the Greyhounds lead 6-2. Kittson County Central with the ball. Lily Peterson hands it off. Here's Streg shooting a three. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Peterson. And the Greyhounds will get the ball. Fosston leads 6-2. 3 minutes and 15 seconds into our Section 8A championship game. Manicky fires the inbounds pass into Lexi Mallon. Back to Manicky. Manicky defended by Lily Peterson. And the Greyhounds break the press with the pass to Lexi Mallon. 3 different Greyhounds have scored. Here's Brindley Mallon. Knocked away, picked up by Manicky. Manicky rolls off the screen by Brindley Mallon. Now Lexi Mallon with the ball back to Brindley. Mallon out at the point. Mallon through the back door to Burrock. Kicks it out. Manicky with a 12-footer. It's good. Manicky scores. And the Greyhounds have built a 6-point lead at 8-2. 14-14 left to go in the first half. Now the Bearcats with the ball. Here's Streg out on top to Foland. Over on the left side, Peterson underneath the White, and a foul, the first of the game. And it looks like it'll be Lexi Mallon picking up the foul. And Cadence White will go to the Mustang Seats free throw line to shoot 2. So Lexi Mallon picks up the foul. And here's White at the line. Our first free throws of the game. First one's good. And White's got all 3 of the Bearcat points. Greyhounds lead 8-3. Greyhounds lost a close one to BGMR last year in the section finals. Second one, good. Cadence White with 4 points, and it's 8-4 Fosston. Now the Bearcats relieving some of that full court pressure And the Greyhounds get it across the timeline. Pass intended for Burrock, and that got tipped out of bounds. And they say, well, turned and tipped it. I don't think she thought so, but Greyhounds will retain possession. Brindley Mallon will inbound on the near side, pass into Burrock, and she'll hand it back off to Brindley Mallon. Mallon over on the right side. Johnson shoots a three, a little too strong, and White with the rebound, her second. And here comes Kittson County Central, long pass to Foland, across the lane to Lindgren. Lindgren missed the bunny, and Callie Burrock pulls down her second rebound. And the pass, stolen away by Lindgren. Greyhounds turn it over. Lindgren getting it back to Kuznia. Kuznia throws up the runner and does not get the bounce, and the rebound controlled by Brindley Mallon. Here come the Greyhounds with a 4-point lead. Mallon, that's a pass kicked off by Morgan. Turn, another Greyhound turnover, their third. Last couple of passes a little sloppy by Fosston. Here's Turn with the drive, and the shot won't go, and the rebound controlled by Lexi Mallon, and that's her second board. Greyhounds have 6 rebounds as a team. The Bearcats have 2. Vanessa Johnson across the timeline, pass to Brindley Mallon. Lexi Mallon with the dribble, throws up the shot, dances off the rim, no good, and Lexi picked up her second foul. Went over the back of White. And as we mentioned earlier, Lexi fouled out with 1 second left to go in regulation the last time these two played. 12:52 left to go in the first half, and the Greyhounds lead 8-4. Kittson County Central with the ball. This is Lindgren. Pass into White, and they're going to call a foul underneath. Brindley Mallon trying to draw a charge from White. And Brindley picks up her first and the team's third. That's one thing we've said all year about the Greyhounds. Bench-wise, KCC much deeper than the Greyhounds. And foul trouble a must to avoid for the Greyhounds. Inbounds pass comes into Kuznia. She's a good outside shooter. Kuznia rolls off the screen from the right elbow, shoots and misses, and the rebound controlled by Vanessa Johnson. Greyhounds still lead 8-4 with 12:31 left to go here in the first half. Vanessa Johnson across the timeline. Johnson with the left-handed dribble. Johnson dumps it off to Lexi Mallon. She'll shoot a three, and it just missed. And the rebound goes out of bounds off of Manicky. And the ball belongs to KCC. Warnke and Vig will come into the game now for Kittson County Central. Tegan Dupont will come into the game for Fosston. Greyhounds lead 8-4 with 12:20 left to go in the first half. 3 fouls on Fosston, 2 fouls on the Bearcats. Warnke, she's a sophomore. Warnke feeds it off on the left side to Kuznia, out on top to Vig. And Vig, we had a collision, and they're going to call a foul here on Kittson County Central, an offensive foul on the Bearcats. That'll be their third team foul. And it's on Vig, Aaliyah Vig, her first personal. Turnovers, 3 for the Greyhounds, 2 for the Bearcats. Fosston with the ball. Brindley Mallon across the timeline. Low-scoring start to the game. Here's Johnson on the far side. Johnson to Dupont. Tegan with a cross-court pass played on a short hop by Brindley Mallon. Mallon with a pass in the corner to Johnson. She'll shoot the three. Yes! Vanessa Johnson, man, she hit a big one the other night against Kellier Northome that gave the Greyhounds the lead for good. Johnson giving the Greyhounds an 11-4 lead. Kuznia had it knocked away by Manicky, but gets the ball back. Kuznia up in the circle to Vig, Aaliyah Vig. And she throws it away out of bounds. It went off of Warnke, and Kittson County Central turns it over for the third time. In the game, stats and numbers brought to you by Christian Motors of Fertile. Vanessa Johnson with 5 points, Tessa Manicky with 4 for the Greyhounds, and White with all 4 of the points for Kittson County Central. Brindley Mallon across the timeline, pass to Manicky. Manicky with the ball, back to Johnson. Vanessa with a bounce pass to Brindley Mallon. Mallon fires a three. In and out, but an offensive rebound for Lexi Mallon. Greyhounds get it back. Lexi on the right wing. She'll shoot another one, and that's off the back rim, no good. And the rebound pulled out of there and then thrown away. Afton Lindgren got the rebound and then proceeded to throw it out of bounds. And the Greyhounds get it right back. Fosston leads 11-4 with 11:04 left to go in the first half. Lexi Mallon's going to come off the floor for a while. Miley Hovey checks in. 5'7" sophomore, number 13 for Fosston. Brindley Mallon inbounds with the bounce pass to Dupont. Back to Brindley Mallon. Pass deflected by Warnke, and the Bearcats come up with the ball. And Warnke with the pass over to Kuznia on the right side. Kuznia open for a long one, no good. That was a long two-pointer, and Tegan Dupong with the rebound. She'll leave it off for Brindley Mallon, and she'll feed it up ahead to Johnson. Johnson to Manicky, out on the wing to Hovey. Hovey shoots, it's good! Miley Hovey knocks her down, and the Greyhounds lead 13-4. Kittson County Central with the ball, 10:28 left in the first half. Here's Vig dribbling it off her foot, and it's picked up by Johnson. Kittson County Central turns it over. Here comes Manicky on the break. She shoots, and she gets fouled. Manicky slow in getting up, but appears to be okay, and she is. And she'll go to the Mustang Seeds free throw line to shoot two. That's the first personal on Ellen Hillman. And the fourth team foul on Kittson County Central. First trip to the Mustang Seeds free throw line for the Greyhounds tonight. Manicky to shoot two. First one up and good. And the Greyhounds lead 14-4. Greyhounds on a 10-2 run right now. Manicky with another free throw, and that one's good. Tessa Manicky with 6 points. And the Greyhounds are going to take a timeout. 30-second timeout taken by the Greyhounds. Timeout's brought to you by the A&W on Highway 2 West in Fosston. On your Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard, 10:19 left to go first half. Greyhounds lead 15-4.
Pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy Solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
All right, 15-4. Greyhounds lead. 10:19 left to go in the first half. And Hannah Warnke will bring the ball across the center line here at Engelstedt Arena. They set the screen high, and the pass overthrows Foland, and it goes out of bounds, and now the Bearcats with 6 turnovers. Turnovers hurting Kittson County Central, having a hard time getting their half-court offense set up. Greyhounds bring the ball up the floor. Here's Johnson. Manicky across the time. They call her for a travel. Turnover number 5 for Fosston. These two combined for 53 turnovers when they played at Northland back in January. Bearcats inbound. They're down 15-4. Here's Streg with the ball. Streg backs up. Over on the right side, it goes to Morgan Turn. Lexi Mallon still on the bench with those 2 fouls. Here's Streg with the ball. Streg back to Turn. Turn with the drive and the bounce pass to Hillman. Her shot no good. And the rebound picked up by Manicky. And the Greyhounds bring it the other way with an 11-point lead. Dupong gets it back to Johnson, who is trailing on the play. Back to Dupong. Dupong with a bounce pass, and that's stolen away by Turn. And she'll go in, slam on the brakes, and score. So the Greyhound lead down to 9 now at 15-6. 9:21 left to go in the first half. Johnson in the backcourt for Fosston across the timeline. Dupong with the ball. Dupong, Brindley Mallon over to Manicky. Tessa attacks the basket, trying to feed it across the lane to Hovey. Broken up and tipped out of bounds by Turn. Here comes Callie Burrock into the game, and she'll check in for Dupong for Fosston. Greyhounds lead 15-6. 9:10 left in the first half. Greyhounds going from my right to left. Johnson open for a 3 off the inbounds. Off the rim, no good, but a rebound for Hovey. And the Greyhounds reset. Here's Brindley Mallon faking the 3, shooting the 2. Good! Brindley Mallon hits. Had the defender commit herself when faking the 3, and there's a steal by Manicky and a foul on Kittson County Central. I was going to say Mallon got the defender to commit herself, giving her a chance to shoot the 2. Lily Peterson picks up her first and the team's 5th. 5 fouls on 5 different players for KCC. Greyhounds get the ball right back, and they lead 17-6. Here's a pass to Johnson. Vanessa with a dribble. Out on the wing to Hovey. Hovey with a high pass. Overthrows Burrock. Unforced turnover for the Greyhounds. They're 7th. Turnovers are even at 7 apiece. All right, White back in the game now for Kittson County Central, and she'll come in for Hillman. Lexi Mallon will come back into the game, and she'll check in for Hovey. 8:41 left in the first half. Greyhounds up by 11, 17-6. And Kittson County Central with the ball. Turn on the right side to Streg. And now Foland with the ball. Here's a three-point shot by Peterson, no good. And the rebound yanked out of there by Brindley Mallon. And the Bearcats struggling from the outside here in the first half. Johnson with a pass to Manicky, and Manicky gets fouled, and she'll shoot two. Morgan Turn with her first foul. 6 fouls on the Bearcats, but on 6 different players. Well, here's Manicky, who's 2 for 2 at the free throw line. She'll shoot 2 here. 8:20 left in the first half. First free throw is good. Manicky with 7 points. 3 for 3 at the stripe. Greyhounds lead 18-6, 12-point lead, their biggest of the night. Second one is good. Manicky, 8 points, 2 rebounds, and the Greyhounds lead by a baker's dozen now, 19-6. 8:14 left in the first half. Poland over to Turn. Turn throws it to Streg. Streg defended by Brindley Mallon. Back to Turn. She backs up. Turn with the drive. Bounce pass to Streg. Out on the wing. Turn with the ball. Entry pass to White. Her shot good. And White's got 6 of the 8 points for Kittson County Central. Greyhounds lead 19-8. Greyhounds break the press. Lexi Mallon pivots and throws it over to Brindley Mallon. Mallon to Johnson to Manicky. Manicky back to Johnson. Pass to Burrock. Lexi Mallon. Brindley Mallon for 3 off the back rim and a really long rebound for Burrock. And the Greyhounds get it back. Here's Manicky with a bounce pass to Brindley Mallon. 7:28 left in the first half. Lexi Mallon with it. Mallon with the ball. These two teams know how to play defense. Brindley Mallon underneath the Manicky. Oh, it trickles off the rim, but an offensive rebound for Lexi Mallon. A 3 by... It's good! Huge offensive rebound for Lexi Mallon. Kicks it out to Johnson. She hits the triple, and a timeout for Kittson County Central. Biggest lead of the game for the Hounds at 14 on the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard. 7:09 left in the first half, and the Greyhounds lead 22-8.
Lesmeister Dental is dedicated to providing its patients with the best appropriate dentistry to help them maintain their health, comfort, and beauty for their lifetime. We know every person is different, and we will help you stay healthy and offer the level of care that you desire. With offices in Kirkston at 1726 University Avenue or by phone 253-4204 or 281-4323. See or call Lesmeister Dental today.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Hey, we're back here at Engelstead Arena. Greyhounds lead 22-8. 7:07 left in the first half. Bearcats with the basketball. This is Morgan Turn over on the left side. Peterson to the pass. Deflected, stolen away by Burrock. And that's turnover number 8 for the Bearcats. And here come the Greyhounds. Lexi Mallon slams on the brakes. Cross court to Johnson. Johnson, cross court to Lexi Mallon. Lexi is yet to score in the game. Vanessa Johnson to Brindley Mallon. Brindley to Lexi. Lexi for 3. Yes! Lexi Mallon giving the Greyhounds a 17-point lead at 25-8. And now the Bearcats need to answer. Streg with a shot. It's no good. Rebound Brindley Mallon. Her third. The outlet pass going to Burrock. Callie takes it to the rack and gets stuffed. Oh, nice play by White. Greyhounds get it back, though. Manicky steals it. Johnson shoots. No good. And the rebound controlled by Streg. And the whistle blows, and we have a foul on Fosston. Their 4th team foul. And that'll be the first on Vanessa Johnson. 25-8. The Greyhounds with the lead. 6:12 left to go in the first half. Remember, though, the Bearcats were down by 16 to Sacred Heart on Saturday, and it didn't take them long to come back. Here's Follin with the ball. Entry pass. Nice pass to White. Bank shot good, and Cadence White with 8 of the 10 points for the Bearcats. Greyhounds lead 25-10. Brindley Mallon across the timeline to Burrock. Burrock to Lexi Mallon. Lexi with the ball. Out to Brindley Mallon. Johnson, quick pass to Manicky. Entry pass. Burrock out on the wing to Brindley Mallon. Here's Johnson, and they're going to call her for a travel. And that's 8 turnovers for both teams. 5:38 left in the first half. Greyhounds lead by 15, 25-10. Now Kuznia with the ball for Kittson County Central. The Bearcats, 24-4 on the year. Now they're going to call a travel on the Bearcats on Peterson. So the Bearcats turn it right back over to Fosston. Kelly Beacon trying to get one of his teams to state for the first time in his coaching career. He's had some close calls, but including last year, but want to make that extra step here in 2024. Lexi Mallon with the ball. Lexi with a dangerous pass broken up by Follin, and she tips it into the Bearcat bench. 5:19 left in the first half. Greyhounds lead 25-10. They have not trailed. Inbounds to Brindley Mallon. And now Manicky. Lexi Mallon across the lane to Burrock. She shoots and misses. And Follin comes up with a rebound. Greyhounds miss a great chance there. Follin with a bounce pass, and it's picked up by Kuznia. Now Lexi Mallon reaches in, no foul. Turn with the ball to Peterson. Peterson had it knocked away and stolen away by Vanessa Johnson. And the Bearcats turn the ball over for the 10th time. Here's Burrock with the ball. Callie back to Johnson, over to Brindley Mallon. Mallon throws it over the defender to Johnson. Bounce pass to Brindley Mallon, right side to Lexi Mallon. Lexi with the dribble one time, throws it over the defender to Brindley Mallon. Bounce pass, left elbow to Johnson. Here's Manicky. And now Burrock, 12 on the shot clock. Brindley Mallon from the circle, shoots, no good. And the rebound controlled by White, her 3rd rebound of the night for Kittson County Central. Lily Peterson over on the right side to Turn. Turn with the turn from in the circle, shoots and scores. And the lead down to 13 for Fosston now at 25-12 with 4:13 left to go in the first half. Greyhounds are not giving the Bearcats a lot to look at from far outside with the shots. Burrock off the double team, trying to trap her along the baseline, and they got a no foul, went out of bounds off of KCC. Greyhounds will keep it. Lindgren back in the game now. Afton Lindgren, a sophomore for Kittson County Central. Fosston will inbound. Pass comes in. Brindley Mallon for 3, and it's way short. And the rebound's going to be controlled off the floor by Morgan Turn for Kittson County Central. Turn gets it across the timeline. Now Follin with the ball. Bounce pass to Lindgren, who just checked in. Back to Follin. Her shot, no good. And the rebound controlled by Lexi Mallon. That's her 5th rebound. Now the Greyhounds bring it up the floor with 3:38 left in the first half. And pass went out of bounds. Oh, Johnson tried to feed it off to Lexi Mallon. And it's like Lexi was ready to break one way and the ball went the other. And the Greyhounds with an unforced turnover, their 9th of the night. Bearcats with the basketball. Turn will get it across the center line. Guarded by Manicky. Pass on the right side to Lindgren. Lindgren with a pass underneath, and White with a shot. It rolls in. Cadence White with 10 points. And the Greyhound lead at 11 now at 25-14 with 3:18 left to go here in the first half. Manicky to Johnson. Johnson to Lexi Mallon. Lexi pivots at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson in the left-handed dribble. Johnson almost threw it away, and they did throw it away. DuPont couldn't save it. Another turnover for Fosston. Turn with the drive around the defender, shoots and misses. Rebound to White. She scores, and she got fouled. And 1 for Cadence White. She's 2 for 2 at the line. And the Greyhound lead is down to 9 now at 25-16 as the Bearcats have scored 8 in a row. And Lexi Mallon just picked up her 3rd foul. So the Greyhounds trying to ride out a storm here. Lexi's going to come out of the game. Burrock will come in. And a free throw here by White would make it an 8-point game. And a 9-0 run now for Kittson County Central as White makes the free throw. Greyhounds lead 25-17. They were up by 17. Here's a trap on Hovey. Greyhounds get it across the timeline. Brindley Mallon to Manicky to Hovey. Hovey out on top to Brindley Mallon, right side to Manicky. Manicky dumps it off now to Tegan Dupong. Dupong's pass deflected, but right to Hovey. Brindley Mallon with 8 on the shot clock, and that pass tipped out of bounds by Turn. And boy, the Bearcats have picked up the intensity on defense right now. 7 seconds on the shot clock, 2:27 on the game clock. Greyhounds lead 25-17. Brindley Mallon inbounds to Manicky. Brindley Mallon to the long three. Yes! Oh, downtown! Brindley Mallon with a huge three. 28-17 Greyhounds. That ends a 9-0 run for Kittson County Central. Now the Bearcats try to answer. Wernke into White, and she scores again. They're getting the ball into White. She's got 15. 28-19, the Greyhounds by 9. 2 minutes left in the first half. Hovey to Brindley Mallon. Mallon across the timeline. Mallon leans in against the defender. Now Hovey with the ball. And Lexi Mallon on the bench with 3 fouls. Brindley Mallon with the ball. Throws it away. Stolen away by Turn. A turnover. The 11th for the Greyhounds. Turn around the defender. Came up short with a shot. And the rebound controlled by Kuznia. Kuznia with the ball. Out on the wing to Turn. Turn in the paint. Turn over on the left side. Lindgren shoots and scores. Afton Lindgren with a bucket. And the lead down to 7 for Fosston. 28-21 with 1:21 left to go in the first half. Brindley Mallon across the timeline for the Greyhounds. Pass to Dupong. And Dupong under extreme pressure. And that pass went out of bounds off of Mallon. And the Greyhounds having a hard time with this trapping defense. And Coach Kelly Beacon talked about that in the pregame show. 2 teams that preach defense and are very good at it. But the Bearcats have the ball. They're down by 7, and they were down by 17 not that long ago. Like I said, it doesn't take long. Here's a pass to White. Banks on it. They can't stop her. Cadence White was 17. 28-23. The Greyhound lead down to 5. Under a minute left to go in the first half. And here comes Johnson the other way for Fosston. Dribbling, and she lost it. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on KCC, and the Greyhounds are in the bonus. Well, how about this? 7 fouls on 7 different players for the Bearcats. That one's on Lindgren. And Vanessa Johnson at the free throw line for Fosston. Greyhounds are 4 for 4 at the line. She'll shoot 1 and 1. First one is up, and it is no good. And the rebound went out of bounds. Off of Lindgren. So Manicky was right there too, but they say it went off of Lindgren. Manicky will inbound for the Greyhounds. Pass into Hovey. Hovey to Brindley Mallon. Brindley throws up the scoop and hits it. What a shot in traffic by Brindley Mallon. She's got 7. 30-23. The Greyhounds up by 7. Half a minute left in the half. Kuznia shoots a 3. No good. And we're going to have a foul on Kittson County Central. And this one, I believe, is on Lindgren for going over the back, trying to get the offensive rebound. So the Greyhounds, with 28.9 seconds remaining here in the first half, will go to the free throw line. It'll be Tessa Manicky. And she's 4 for 4 at the line, and she'll shoot 1 and 1. Lindgren, the first Bearcat to have multiple fouls. She's got 2. Manicky, the front end of the 1 and 1 is good. Manicky 5 for 5 at the Mustang Seeds free throw line. Greyhounds lead 31-23 with 28 seconds left. First half. Second free throw is good. Tessa Manicky knocks them both down. 6 for 6 at the line for Manicky. Greyhounds lead 32-23. Now the Bearcats late in the first half with the ball. Wernke with it. Wernke along the baseline, almost fell out of bounds. Turn will shoot a 3, and it's no good. And the rebound knocked around, picked up by Follin, and she scores. Follin with the bucket. 32-25 Greyhounds with 7 seconds left in the half. Brindley Mallon to Johnson. Johnson with a three, out the glass, no good. And Burrock saves the ball, but time runs out, and that'll take us to halftime. On the Lindfors Insurance Agency scoreboard, the Greyhounds lead the Bearcats by 7 at the break, 32-25. Halftime report coming up here in just a little bit on KKCQ, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley TV.
When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Premium Ag Solutions, Hitterdall, Minnesota.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Hey farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic, alkaline, and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snowmelt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949. Email hudsonk@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com.
In today's competitive market, your company needs a manufacturing partner that can deliver high-quality products, on-time delivery, and unmatched expertise. Team Industries of Bagley has been a leading provider of precision machining and manufacturing services for over 50 years. Whether you need custom-made parts, precision engineering, or complete assembly services, Team Industries of Bagley can help you take your manufacturing to the next level. Visit their website today to learn more about their capabilities or give them a call to schedule a consultation.
The Piggy Barbecue is now open in Thief River Falls. Come experience legendary barbecue at the Piggy. The only place for barbecue within an hour and a half of Thief River Falls is the Piggy. Now open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. The Piggy Barbecue has an amazing atmosphere for food and drinks. Stop in and enjoy the legendary barbecue of the Piggy. Now open in Thief River Falls at 123 3rd Street, right in the heart of downtown.
At halftime, we had no ties, no lead changes in the first half. Biggest lead for the Greyhounds was 17 at 25-8, but then the Bearcats went on a 9-0 run to draw to within 25-17. And then the lead kind of fluctuated. Greyhounds got it up to 11, and then the Bearcats got to within 5. And right now it's a 32-25, 7-point lead at halftime for Fosston. Greyhounds at 5 fouls. Unfortunately for them, 3 were on Lexi Mallon. Vanessa Johnson picked up 1 and Brindley Mallon picked up 1. The Bearcats at 8 fouls, 2 on Lindgren and 1 each on Vig, Peterson, Streg, Turn, Hillman, and Foland. 3-point shooting, the Greyhounds hit 4. Vanessa Johnson hit 2. Brindley Mallon hit 1 and Lexi Mallon hit 1. The Bearcats did not make a 3-point shot in the first half. At the free throw line, the Greyhounds 6 of 7. Tessa Maneke 6 of 6. Vanessa Johnson 0 for 1. And the Bearcats were 3 for 3 at the line. That was Cadence White shooting 3 and making all 3. Turnovers, the Greyhounds at 12. Bearcats at 10. And the Greyhounds out-rebounded the Bearcats 18-10 in the first half. Lexi Mallon at 5, Tessa Maneke at 4, Callie Burrock at 3, Brindley Mallon at 3 rebounds, And Miley Hovey, Tegan Dupong, and Vanessa Johnson each had 1. Cadence White had 4 rebounds for the Bearcats. McKinley Foland had 2. And Greta Kuzniak, Afton Lindgren, Morgan Turn, and Berlin Strike each had 1 rebound for the Bearcats. 32-25. Greyhounds lead by 7, and we've had one section champion crowned in Class A. Goodhue won the Section 1A championship last night. Otherwise, the other 7 section champions are all being crowned tonight. In Section 3, Southwest Minnesota Christian out of Edgerton playing the Minnesota Vikings. And in Section 4, it's Mayer Lutheran versus Lester Prairie. Mountain Iron Buell, the always tough Rangers, playing Cromwell Wright for the Section 7A championship. Down in southern Minnesota, Section 2, it's Springfield versus Buffalo Lake Hector Stewart. Underwood and Hancock are playing for the Section 6A championship at Fergus Falls, so we've got coverage of that game on KRJB. And then Bram and Walker Hackensack Akeley playing at Hollenbeck Hall at St. Cloud State for the Section 5A championship. All those games tonight. When we come back, we'll run through the scoring totals. Second half coming up here shortly as the Greyhounds lead the Bearcats 32-25. Back with more from Thief River Falls on KKCQ, YourLiveEvent.com, and Garden Valley TV.
Your livelihood and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
Todd's Landscaping thanks you for your business. Todd's Landscaping, where no job is too big or too small. They do outdoor landscaping, brickwork, rockwork, and flagpole sales and installation. Todd's Landscaping, 218-945-6000. Think of the landscaping you want in your yard and share that idea with us at Todd's Landscaping. We'll work with you through the winter months to do your project. Todd's Landscaping, 218-945-6000. Call today. When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Okay, back here at Thief River Falls, scoring totals for Fosston. Tessa Manicky scored 10, Vanessa Johnson 8, Brinley Mallon scored 7, Lexi Mallon 3 points, Callie Burrock had 2, and Miley Hovey had 2. Cadence White had 17 of the 25 Bearcat points. She was unstoppable underneath. After that, the scoring for the Bearcats really dropped. Morgan Turn had 4, Afton Lindgren had 2, and McKinley Foland had 2. For Kittson County Central. So we're almost set to get the second half started. Glad you're joining us on this Friday night. We're back here again tomorrow. We'll have all 4 of the Section 8A boys quarterfinal games on 96.7 FM, KKCQ, also on KRJM. And the Menominee-Waban Cass Lake Bena game, that'll be on your live event tomorrow. And also, of course, coverage on Garden Valley TV. All right, so the Greyhounds have Lexi Mallon out there on the floor. She sat out the last couple of minutes after picking up her 3rd foul. And, of course, she's battling a bad ankle, too, so maybe not the worst thing in the world to get a little extra rest. You don't want to do it by getting into foul trouble, but Lexi's out there, so that's a good thing for Fosston. 18 minutes to decide, unless we go to overtime, who's going to state. Greyhounds have not been there in 18 years. Second half underway. Foland out on top to Turn. Turn with the ball. Turn with a pass over on the left side to Lily Peterson. Knocked away, and Brock had it, then lost it. Foland picks it up. Bearcats get it back. Here's Peterson at the top of the key. Peterson out to Turn, and they're going to call her for a travel. And the Bearcats, who turned the ball over 10 times in the first half, just turned it over for the 11th time tonight. So the Greyhounds have their first possession of the second half. Here's Vanessa Johnson to Brindley Mallon. Back. And Johnson across the timeline to Lexi Mallon. Lexi feeds it over to Brindley Mallon. Mallon to Burrock. Burrock trying to dribble around the trap, deflected, and it went off of Burrock. It came right back to her and went out of bounds. Greyhounds are having a little trouble with that trapping. That's the thing, too. I mean, with the Bearcats running 9 or 10 deep off the bench, I mean, it takes a lot of energy to play defense like that, but they've got the girls to come in off the bench. Here's Strigg out on top to Foland. On the left side to Turn. Turn holds on to the ball. Out to Foland. Foland with 2 points in the first half. And there's a pass, and that got kicked out of bounds by the Greyhounds. A scoreless start to the first half. 17:03 on the clock. Greyhounds up by 7, 32-25. Bearcats will inbound. Pass comes out to Lily Peterson. Inside, White with a contested shot. That one will not go in. And a fight for the rebound. Picked up under the basket. Foland shoots and misses. Another rebound. This one for Peterson. She misses. And finally, the Greyhounds get the rebound from Burrock, her fourth. So the Bearcats miss a couple of good opportunities. Brindley Mallon to Burrock underneath the mannequin. And, she got hammered. And she'll go to the free throw line where she has been spot on tonight. 6 out of 6 for Tessa. Falls on White. That's her first. And that was a nice pass to get it to Maneke. And she'll shoot 2 at the Mustang Seeds free throw line. First one, rimmed out. No good. Maneke to shoot another free throw. Greyhounds still lead 32-25. Second free throw for Maneke is up, and that one's good. Maneke with 11 points. And the Greyhounds are up by 8 now, 33-25. 16:37 left to go in the second half. Strigg with the ball. Pass stolen away by Lexi Mallon. The Bearcats turn it over. Brindley Mallon up ahead to Johnson. Johnson met with the trap at center court. Dumps it off to Brindley Mallon. Mallon to Maneke. Maneke trying to get it back out. Stolen away from behind by Turn. And the Greyhounds turn the ball over for the 14th time. Turn with the dribble and the pass to Foland. She shoots and scores, and she got fouled. And one for Foland. And Lexi Mallon has just picked up her 4th foul. And if the Bearcats come back to win this game, remember this moment right here. Foland's free throw is good. Didn't the basket count? Yeah. Everybody was standing around. So, the 3-point play for Foland, 33-28. Everybody kept standing around there waiting for another free throw, but the shot counted. So now we're good to go. All right, well, Lexi Mallon back on the bench. Brindley Mallon with a pass to Burrock. Burrock had it knocked away by Foland. It goes out of bounds. Greyhounds get it back. Well, the Greyhounds are going to have to be really careful with the ball now. And we've said it all season. That could be the Achilles heel, and that's foul trouble for the Greyhounds. Nobody has more than one except for Lexi Mallon, and she's got 4 of them. Here's Brindley Mallon getting it down low to Tegan Dupong. Dupong trapped, throws it out to Brindley Mallon. Here's Johnson with the ball. Johnson had it knocked away and stolen away. The Greyhounds turn it over again. Here's Strigg with the ball. And Strigg down the lane. Bounce pass off the fingertips of White, but she picks it up before it goes out of bounds. Pass out to Peterson. And now it's Strigg with the ball. Strigg gets it back out to Turn. Morgan Turn with the ball. Defended by Dupong. Steps back and shoots a 3, and it's good. Morgan Turn hits a 3. And the lead is down to 2 for Fosston, 33-31. Here's Dupong open, takes it in, and got hit hard. No foul. She missed the shot. Turn with the rebound. Bearcats can tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. And here's the three-pointer, and it's no good. Missed by Peterson. Burrock with the rebound. 15 minutes left to go in the game, and the Greyhounds down to 2. Johnson with a bounce pass. Burrock takes it in. Left-handed layup, good. Big bucket for Callie Burrock. She's got 4. And the Greyhounds lead by 4, 35-31. Here's turn to Strigg for Kittson County Central. Foland with a nice pass underneath the white, and she gets fouled by Manicky. That'll be Tessa's first. Team's second. White is 3 for 3 at the free throw line, 17 points. And she makes the first one. She's a sophomore. And the lead down to 3 for Fosston at 35-32. If you're just tuning in, the Greyhounds led by as many as 17 in the first half, at 25-8. Second one good. White with 19 points. She's 5 for 5 at the line. Greyhounds lead 35-33. Greyhounds in the front court. Burrock throws it away into the back court. Nobody touched it, over and back. And quite frankly, things are going from bad to worse here for the Greyhounds. And Coach Kelly Beacon's going to talk it over with a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by the A&W on Highway 2 West in Fosston. On the Linford's Insurance Agency scoreboard, the Greyhounds lead by 2, 35-33.
Out at West Main Pizza in Ada, it's the Reuben Pizza. That's right, your favorite Reuben sandwich now comes in the form of a pizza. Like all of West Main's pizzas, the Reuben Pizza is available in small, medium, and large. Don't forget, West Main Pizza also has hot soups to warm you up on a cold winter day. And great pasta dishes, too. Remember the new Reuben Pizza at West Main Pizza on Highway 9 in Ada. Dine in or take out. Call 218-784-3700.
So the Greyhounds trying to right the ship here. They have things cruising their way, but Lexi Mallon picking up some fouls. She's been held to 3 points on a three-point shot. Bearcats have not led in the game, but they could take the lead here. Warnke getting it to Foland. Out on the wing, here's a 3 by Kuznia, and there the Bearcats have taken the lead for the first time on a Kuznia three-pointer. Now the Greyhounds with the ball. Manicky to Brindley Mallon. Mallon in the corner to Dupont. Teagan driving the baseline. That's cut off. And the ball's taken away. Another turnover. Lead pass to Kuznia. She shoots and missed it. Rebound, but called a foul. And boy, this game completely has switched in favor of Kittson County Central. Manicky just picked up her second foul. And Kuznia at the Mustang Seeds free throw line for the first time, and she'll shoot 2. First one's good. 37-35. Bearcats with a 2-point lead. Greyhounds have been outscored 12-2 here in the second half. Well, Lexi Mallon's back out. They need her out there with 4 fouls. Second one is no good. Rebound controlled by Foland. Bearcats turn it over. A steal by Hovey. Now the Greyhounds need to do something here. They're down by 2. There is a pass to Johnson. Johnson out to Brindley Mallon. Back to Johnson. Johnson with a drive. Pass to Manicky. Now Lexi Mallon with the ball. Mallon to Brindley Mallon for 3, and it just missed. Rebound. Lexi Mallon couldn't get it to go, but she got fouled. Lexi's got to be so careful, but she'll go to the line here for the first time. That's the third personal on Afton Lindgren. And the first free throw coming up here for Lexi Mallon, and that one is no good. Bearcats lead 37-35, 13:31 left to go in the second half. Winner goes to the state tournament. Greyhounds trying to get there for the first time since 2006. Second free throw rims out, no good. She missed them both. Lindgren gets her second rebound for the Bearcats. Turn with the ball. Turn had it knocked away, and they're going to call a foul here on the Greyhounds, and that'll be on Johnson, her second. 13:22 left to go in the ball game. Lindgren will inbound for Kittson County Central. Inbounds pass comes into Turn. Turn down the lane, hooks up the shot, and gets it to roll in. Turn scores 39-35. Bearcats by 4. Greyhounds get it across the center line. Brindley Mallon pass deflected and stolen away by Lindgren. Another Greyhound turnover, their 18th. Pass to Turn to Kuznia. Kuznia with the dribble, pulls back for the 3. It's short, no good. Line drive, rebound to Manicky, her 5th, and she'll hand it off to Brindley Mallon. Greyhounds down by 4 every possession. So important now. A lot of time left, but 12:42 on the clock. Greyhounds down by 4. Vanessa Johnson with the ball. Here's Johnson throwing it back to Brindley Mallon. Right side to Lexi Mallon for 3. Got it! Oh, the Greyhounds needed that one. Lexi Mallon hits a triple, and the Greyhounds are down by 1, 39-38. 12:23 left to go in the second half. Here's Turn with the ball for Kittson County Central. Turn defended by Manicky. Turn with the dribble and the dish to Lindgren. Her shot short, and the rebound off the floor for Brindley Mallon. Here's a pass to Hovey. Miley after the races goes in, missed a layup, and the rebound knocked around. It goes out of bounds. They're going to give it back to Fosston. 12:02 remaining in the second half. A 1-point lead for the Bearcats, 39-38. And here comes White. Now she's got 19 points coming back into the game now for Kittson County Central. Manicky will inbound. Brindley Mallon shoots it in short, no good. Rebound for Turn off the floor, her 3rd. Outlet pass. Peterson with a pass broken up by Brindley Mallon, and they're going to call a travel here. The ball came right to Kuznia, and she took a step forward before starting the dribble. Turnovers 18 for Fosston, 14 for the Bearcats. Greyhounds can take the lead of the bucket here. 11:48 left to go. Brindley Mallon with a pass to Manicky. Wide open, it's Hovey. Hovey shoots, and yes! And Hovey! Manicky with the assist. And a big smile on the face of Miley Hovey, who got that shot to drop. Greyhounds lead 40-39. And they call the foul on Wernke, her 1st. Miley Hovey at the line to try to finish off a 3-point play. Greyhounds lead by 1, 11:42 left second half. Left-handed free throw is good! Miley Hovey with the free throw. And the Greyhounds lead 41-39. Now Turn with the ball for Kittson County Central. Pass Kuznia out on top to Turn. Here's Turn over on the right side to Peterson. Peterson under the basket, stepped out of bounds. Greyhounds get the ball. So now the Greyhounds have righted the ship. They're up by 2 with 11:29 left to go. They're in the second half of the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. Brindley Mallon across the timeline to Hovey. Hovey to Lexi Mallon, out to Johnson. Johnson fires a long shot. Yes, it's good. Johnson banks it in for a long 2-pointer. 43-39. The Greyhounds up by 4. What a shot by Johnson. And now Turn with the ball for the Bearcats. Turn turns it over. By Hovey Johnson. The Greyhounds have the arrow. Bearcats turn it over for the 16th time in the game. They're 6th of the second half. Now the inbounds pass, Brindley Mallon into Vanessa Johnson, and you can see what a difference it means to have Lexi Mallon out there on the floor. Pass, Manicky. Nice play by Follin to step into the passing lane. Otherwise, Manicky would have been probably in for an uncontested layup. Nice play by Follin. 10:52 left to go in the ball game. Greyhounds lead by 4, 43-39. Brindley Mallon into Manicky. Manicky over to Johnson. Johnson to Lexi Mallon. Mallon trapped. Now takes a shot. That goes in. What a shot by Lexi Mallon. She threw up a prayer, and man, was it answered. 45-39 Greyhounds. Timeout, Kittson County Central, as the Greyhounds are on a 10-0 run. Timeout's brought to you by the A&W and Highway 2 West in Fosston. Full timeout for the Bearcats on the Linford's Insurance Agency scoreboard. Greyhounds lead by 6, 45-39.
Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Coming out of the Bearcat timeout, Peterson inbounds to turn over to Streg. Here's Streg in the circle to Foland. Lexi Mallon being careful. Here's Lily Peterson having it knocked away, and it went out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to the Bearcats. And we were just saying, I think the Bearcats are going to try like heck to get Lexi to pick up that 5th foul, so she's going to have to be really careful. Here's Turn with the ball. Guarded by Johnson. Pass deflected by Lexi Mallon. A tie-up jump ball. And the arrow belongs to the Bearcats. Goes on to the state basketball tournament. Now, Kittson County Central has never been there as Kittson County Central. They have as Kittson Central. Here's the inbounds pass to Turn. Turn with the left-handed dribble. Takes the shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. Lexi Mallon has it. And then it went out of bounds off. She banked it off of Turn. And the Greyhounds will keep the ball, or get the ball, actually. Lexi with 7 rebounds and worked out pretty well. She banked it right off of Turn, and it went out of bounds off of her. Johnson with the ball in the backcourt to Brindley Mallon. Mallon lobs it over the defender to Hovey. Hovey to Lexi Mallon. Lexi had it knocked away, and they're going to call a foul here on Kittson County Central. That's on Foland. That's her second. So the team fouls are even at 4 apiece. 9:54 left to go in their section championship game. Vanessa Johnson with a ball for the Greyhounds. Johnson to Hovey. Hovey with it on the near side for Fosston. And trying to avoid the trap. Here's a high pass. Good catch. Brindley Mallon cross court. Lexi Mallon shoots. And a foul was called prior to that pass. It's going to be on Turn. Her second. And the team's 5th. So the Greyhounds will inbound again on the near side. Tessa Manicky, one of 4 seniors on the Greyhound roster. Inbounds pass comes into Brindley Mallon over to Johnson. Vanessa Johnson with the pass to Hovey. Hovey's pass picked off by Foland, and the Greyhounds turn the ball over for the 19th time. Their 7th turnover of the second half. Here's Turn with a pass into White. White with a bank shot. She got fouled. Everybody holding their breath here. Don't think it was on Lexi, but it's on Manicky. Well, that's her 3rd. Cadence White, if you're a Bearcat fan, is like, thank goodness for her. She's got 19 points. She's 5 for 5 at the line. And makes another free throw. She's got 20 points. And now it's a 5-point lead, 45-40 for Fosston with 9:27 left to go. Second free throw is good. So Cadence White with 21 points. She's 7 for 7 at the line. 45-41. The Greyhounds lead it by 4 with the ball. Here's Johnson across the timeline to Lexi Mallon. Burrock came in for Hovey, by the way. Brindley Mallon with a high pass to Lexi, back to Brindley, and she gets bumped and fouled by Peterson. That'll be her second. And the Greyhounds are getting close to the bonus. Team foul number 6 on the Bearcats. Getting close to the halfway mark of the second half. 9:12 on the clock. Greyhounds lead 45-41. Brindley Mallon will inbound right by the Greyhound bench. Gets it into Manicky. Back to Brindley Mallon. Mallon trying to dribble around the trap. Mallon to Johnson underneath, and Johnson gets fouled. Well, Johnson will shoot 2, but now the Greyhounds are in the bonus. That's team foul number 7 on the Bearcats. That's on Turn, and that's her third. All right, so here's Vanessa Johnson. She's 0 for 1 at the Mustang Seeds free throw line. She'll shoot 2 here, and the first one is good. Johnson with 11 points. And now the Greyhounds lead 46 to 41. Their lead up to 5. Johnson's second free throw is no good, and Barak gets the rebound, and the Greyhounds get it back. Barak with a bounce pass to Lexi Mallon, who hands it off to Brindley Mallon. Johnson with the ball. Cross-court dangerous pass, broken up and stolen away by Streg. She slams on the brakes. Tom almost fell down. They're going to call a jump ball, and the arrow belongs to the Greyhounds. We'll give Vanessa Johnson a pat on the back there as the Greyhounds have possession. And the Bearcats turn the ball over for the 17th time. 8:47 left to go. Greyhounds get it across the timeline. Lexi Mallon to Brindley Mallon. Cross court to Johnson. Vanessa Johnson lobs it over the defender to Brindley Mallon, and Brindley gets bumped and fouled. That's going to be on Peterson. That's her third. And now the Greyhounds well into the bonus. That's team foul number 8, and Brindley Mallon will go to the line for the first time tonight, and she'll shoot 1 and 1. Brindley Mallon at the stripe here. Every free throw so big now. 46-41, Greyhounds by 5. 8:36 left to go in the ball game. Front end of the 1 and 1. Brindley puts it up. It is good. She's got 8 points, and she'll shoot the bonus. The lead up to 6, 47-41. Fosston led by 17 in the first half. And the Bearcats led by 4 in the second half. Now the Greyhounds up by 6. And now 7. Brindley Mallon hits them both. Greyhounds having a pretty good night at the free throw line. They lead 48-41. Bearcats with the basketball. Warnke. Folan inside the circle. Back to Warnke on the right side. Warnke turns around. Warnke with a pass to Folan. She shoots, and it came underneath. And a nice save made there by the Bearcats. Here's a 3 by Kuznia. No good. Great save by Warnke, though. Now Folan goes in and scores. They pretty much had to concede the basket. Folan with 7 points. And Warnke with a really nice save to keep the possession for the Bearcats there. Greyhounds lead by 5. 8 minutes left. Pass. Oh, big shot good. Callie Burrock streaking down the right side. And she goes in for the uncontested layup. Callie with 6. 50-43. The Greyhounds by 7. Kuznia for the Bearcats. On the right side to Lindgren. Back out on top to Warnke. Warnke had it knocked away by Brindley Mallon, but gets it back. Kuznia with a long 3 and a foul. And she's going to shoot 3 free throws as Brindley Mallon just picked up her second foul. And the team's 6th. Greta Kuznia 1 for 2 at the line, and she's going to shoot 3. Chance to make it a 4-point game. First one is good. Kuznia, a sophomore. 50-44. Greyhounds by 6 with 7:37 left to go. Second free throw for Kuznia. Good. And here's a chance for the trifecta. 50-45. Greyhounds by 5. And the third free throw for Kuznia. That's good. No doubt about any of those. She's got 7 off the bench. 50-46 Greyhounds. Kuznia gave the Bearcats their first lead with a field goal. Here's Manicky with the ball. Manicky out on top. Brindley Mallon for 3 off the front rim, but a rebound for Manicky. Back to Mallon. Brindley again for 3. No good. And the rebound under the basket. Manicky gets fouled on the third try. Manicky gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line, and she's had a big night at the stripe. Warnke with her second foul. The team's 9th. And Manicky at the line where she's 7 of 8. And she'll shoot 2. First one is up and good. Manicky with 12 points. 51-46. Greyhounds by 5. 7:14 left to go. Second half. Manicky. Tessa takes aim. Second one way short. And fight for the rebound. They're going to call a foul. I think on Poland. And that puts the Greyhounds into the double bonus. And Tessa Michlicky's going to go right back to the line. That's Poland's third. Well, here's Tessa Manicky shooting two, so the Greyhounds in the double bonus with 7:13 left in the second half. First one is short, no good. So suddenly Tessa coming up short on her last two free throws. Greyhounds lead 51-46. Second free throw is good. Had a little more oomph on that one. And she's got 13 points. Greyhounds lead 52-46. Warnke with the drive for Kittson County Central. Bounce pass. Follin bobbles it. Back out to Warnke on the right side. Warnke to Kuznia. Kuznia takes it along the baseline. Back out to Warnke. Left wing. Lindgren with the ball. Kuznia with it. Kuznia twisting and turning. Knocked away. Tied up. Jump ball. Comes back to the Bearcats. But now the Greyhounds have the arrow. Next time there's a tie-up. Turn back in now for Kittson County Central. She'll check in for Hannah Warnke. Greyhounds lead 52-46. Bearcats will inbound. Pass comes into Kuznia. There's 10 on the shot clock. Here's the drive by Turn, and the shot short, no good. Fight for the rebound, and I think Burrock picked that one up. As Cadence White got the offensive board. No. That's on Manicky, and that's her fourth. Yeah, I think Burrock thought it was on her, too. She was like, yeah, that was on me, but no, it was on Manicky. First free throw is good for White. She's 8 for 8 at the line. 52-47 Greyhounds, 6:43 left, and her next one's good. Cadence White with 23 points. 52-48, Greyhounds by 4. So Lexi Mallon and Manicky both have 4 fouls. Here's Burrock to Brindley Mallon. Cross court to Manicky. Manicky to Lexi Mallon. She shoots. Not a contact. Mallon gets the ball. Misses. And then put back block. Manicky shoots and scores. Off the block shot. It came right back to Manicky. And she scores on a little jumper. And the Greyhounds are going to call a timeout. Oh, what a big play that turned out to be. It could have been a huge defensive stop for the Pats. Instead, the Greyhounds score. Timeout Greyhounds, 6:22 left to go in the game. Greyhounds lead on the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard, 54-48.
620 has landed. The new versatile 620 tractor is now on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Talk to Chuck and wheel and deal. This is at 2023 pricing. Big discounts, huge savings. Make your purchase now. Save thousands of dollars on the new versatile 620 tractor. It's on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment. You can check it out today. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Get the deal done on this new versatile 620.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Almost stolen away there by Burrock. Here's Foland with the ball. Foland over on the right side to Lindgren. Top of the key to Kuznia. Back to Foland. Foland yet Lexi Mallon had to concede it, but she missed the layup. Lexi Mallon had to concede the layup, but it was missed by Foland. What a break for Fosston there. That would have made it a 4-point game, and we're under 6 minutes left to go. Brindley Mallon over to Johnson. Johnson right side to Manicky. Out on top to Brindley Mallon. Brindley for three! Yeah! Brindley Mallon for three. 57-48. The Greyhounds lead by 9. 5:33 left to go, but like I've said many times, the Bearcats can come back and do it in a short period of time. Kuznia to Foland. Foland, boy, that was a 5-point swing after she missed that layup, and another missed layup by Foland. Brindley Mallon with the rebound. Outlet to Lexi Mallon. Greyhounds have it with 5:14 left to go. Vanessa Johnson at the top of the key over on the right side to Callie Burrock. To Johnson. Brindley Mallon. Manicky with the ball. Back to Brindley Mallon. Mallon underneath to Lexi. She shoots. Lexi Mallon, the helper from her sister Brindley. Timeout Bearcats, and the Greyhounds are on a run. 59-48, Fosston by 11. 4:58 left to go in our Section 8 championship game. Bearcats call a 30-second timeout.
Of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Christian Motors is proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. They've got a huge selection of new and used vehicles there on the lot. You can stop by and check the selection or go online to christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. Your new vehicle is waiting for you at Christian Motors in Fertile. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. christianmotors.com, christiancarsonline.com. Stop and see the selection today. Christian Motors of Fertile.
1 left to go, and the Greyhounds are up by 11. Manicky with the ball. Manicky almost threw it away. Good grab by Lexi Mallon out to Brindley. She'll hang on to the ball. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson in the lane. Burrock kicks it out to Manicky. Johnson with it. Vanessa. Bounce pass. Lexi Mallon to Brindley. Mallon over to Manicky. Manicky underneath the Burrock. Callie off the dribble. The shot rejected by White, but comes back to Lexi Mallon to Johnson, who shoots and misses a three. Rebound, Manicky to Burrock. Manicky with a huge rebound, and Burrock scores, and the Greyhounds are up by 13, 61-48. They have scored 9 in a row. There's a tip pass and a tie-up, and nope, it's taken away by Brindley Mallon. Lead pass to Johnson. She gets fouled. And the Greyhounds in the driver's seat right now after the foul on Streg, her second. And Vanessa Johnson 1 for 3 at the line. She'll shoot 2. Greyhounds had the lead late last year against BGMR in this section final, but it was not nearly as big of a lead right now, but still lots of time left as Johnson misses her first free throw. Foland will come out of the game, and Warnke will check back in for Kittson County Central. Vanessa Johnson missed the first free throw. The second one for Vanessa. It is up, and it is good. Johnson with 12 points. And the Greyhounds lead 62-48. A 10-0 run here for Fosston, and now time becoming a factor. Turn with the ball. Shoots and misses. Rebound, Brindley Mallon. Trying to get it to Lexi. A scramble goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Greyhounds. Fosston leads 62-48. Lexi Mallon with 4 fouls. Tessa Manicky with 4 fouls, but neither one has picked up number 5. Lexi fouled out in regulation with 1 second left when these two played. That's the time to do it, I guess, except it went into overtime. Now Johnson had it knocked out of her hands out of bounds there by Morgan Turn. But like I said, the Greyhounds still won that game in overtime, despite having Lexi Mallon foul out with 1 second left in the in regulation. Brindley Mallon inbounds to Lexi Mallon. Now Burrock with the ball. Burrock to Brindley for 3. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by Kittson County Central's Morgan Turn. That's her 4th rebound. 3:18 left to go. And here's a shot. Bank shot won't go for Peterson. Put back good for White. Cadence White having a monster night. 25 points. And that ends a 10-0 run for Fosston. Now a tie-up in the backcourt. Fortunately for the Greyhounds, anyways, they've got possession, so they'll keep the ball. Bearcats, they play so many players, and that's huge. I mean, you're trying to, if you get into the situation where you have to foul. 3:05 left to go. Full court pressure applied by the Bearcats. Manicky still in the backcourt. Passes it to Lexi Mallon. They break the press. Lexi with a pass to Johnson. Johnson to Manicky. I'm guessing longer possessions now for Fosston. Brindley Mallon slides around the defender. Missed the shot. Vanessa Johnson with a rebound. Shoots, and she misses. And it goes out of bounds off the missed shot. Greyhounds lead 62-50 with 2:44 left to go. Inbounds pass comes into Morgan Turn. Turn gets it across the center line for the Bearcats. Over to Lily Peterson. Out on top the Turn. Turn shot blocked by Manicky, and that's going to end the night for Tessa. And they're going to get 3 free throws. So Manicky fouls out with 2:32 left to go. And gets a standing ovation from the Greyhound fans here at Engelstad Arena. Well, here we have 2:32 left to go. And what the Bearcats need is a chance to score points without the clock running, and that's exactly what's happening here for Turn. Misses the first one. She's got 2 more coming up. Two more free throws for Morgan Turn, a junior for the Kittson County Central Bearcats, number 1 seed out of the West. Second one is good. So now it's 62-51. Fosston with the lead. 2:32 left, and the third one's good. So Turn makes 2 out of 3. 62-52 Greyhounds. Full court pressure and a hard press applied by the Bearcats. Lexi Mallon across the timeline, and she gets tackled from behind. No call. It's stolen away by Turn. Turn goes in and scores. 62-54. Greyhounds by 8, and Kelly Beacon's going to take a timeout. I'll say it again. The Bearcats have proven many times it doesn't take them long to get back into a game. Full timeout for the Greyhounds, brought to you by the A&W on Highway 2 West in Fosston. On the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard, 62-54. Greyhounds lead by 8 with 2:14 left.
From RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Turn it over, and it's a bucket for Morgan Turn. They turn it over on the inbounds at 62-56. And now a foul on the Bearcats. And the Greyhounds will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's a 6-point lead. The Greyhounds turn it over on the inbounds. Turn stole the ball and scored. Now Turn has just picked up her 4th foul for the Bearcats. And here's Vanessa Johnson, where she's 2 for 5 at the line. She'll shoot 2. Free throws are going to be humongous here. First free throw for Johnson is good. Vanessa with 13 points. And the Greyhounds lead 63-56. So now it's a 3-possession game, but 2:04 left to go. A trip to the state tournament on the line. Johnson, her second free throw is good. Vanessa Johnson knocks them both down. She's made her last 3. And we have a whistle, 64-56. Greyhounds by 8. Peterson will in backcourt. Chris Mills will hand her the ball. Bearcats down by 8. And we're now down to 2 minutes left to go in our section final. Turn with the ball for KCC over on the right side of Peterson out on top. Foland with the ball. Foland, Kuznia over on the right side. Peterson over to Foland. Foland with a dribble in the paint out of the wing. Kuznia for 3. Good. Kuznia for 3. 64-59, and then Kittson County Central will call a timeout. Whoops. We're going down the home stretch of a dandy here at the Ralph. 1:42 left to go. Hold on to your breath here. Greyhounds lead on the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard, 64-59.
Myself, Becky, and Adam wish the Cougars good luck. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads. Thanks for listening to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated from Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of the area schools. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities.
Greyhounds inbound, lots of contact, they let it go. Brindley Mallon breaks the press of the pass to Johnson. Burrock will kick it out to Hovey. Greyhounds set it up with 1:31 left to go, 90 seconds on the clock. Brindley Mallon out to Lexi Mallon. Lexi playing with 4 fouls. Manakee is already fouled out. Johnson tied up in center court. The ball knocked away, and it's picked up by the Bearcats. The Greyhounds turn it over. Bearcats with the ball, and they picked up by Hovey. Hovey comes up with the basketball after Peterson slipped and fell. A big break for the Greyhounds with 1:06 left to go, and they're nursing a 5-point lead. Oh, costly turnover for the Bearcats. Lexi Mallon guarded by Foland. Under a minute left to go. Johnson with the ball. Johnson is fouled by Lily Peterson. That'll be her 4th. Greyhounds have been in the double bonus for a while. And a couple of free throws for Vanessa Johnson. She's 4 for 7 at the line tonight. And a pair here would make it a 3-possession game with 55 seconds left to go. First one is good. She got a roll on that one, and Vanessa's hit 4 in a row. 65-59. The Greyhounds by 6. 55.4 seconds left to go. Vanessa Johnson, one of her biggest scoring nights of the year. She's got 15 and now 16 points. 66-59. The Greyhounds by 7. 51 seconds left to go. Here's Strigg with the ball to Foland. Out to Turn. Turn down the lane. Out on the wing to Strigg. Strigg. Kuznia. 40 seconds left. Kuznia off the screen for 3. No good. Oh, Hovey couldn't pull in the rebound and went out of bounds, but just 36 seconds left to go. Berlin Strigg will inbound for Kittson County Central. Strigg throws it out. Here's Turn with the ball. Turns past the flip and stolen away by Brindley Mallon. Mallon stole the ball. 28 seconds left to go, and there's a foul on Kuznia. Her first, and the Greyhound fans directly beneath us here at Ingolstadt Arena on their feet as Brindley Mallon, 2 for 2 at the line, will shoot 2. 27 seconds left to go in the ball game. First free throw is good. Brindley Mallon hits the first one. 67-59. And the Greyhounds have Mallon at the line to shoot one more. It is in and out, no good. And the rebound for Foland, her 4th. Turn with the ball, but the Bearcats have to hurry. Just 22 seconds left. Foland is going to shoot a 3, and it's off the back rim, no good. And the rebound for Vanessa Johnson. Johnson to Mallon. Lexi Mallon, 12 seconds left. It's Hovey with the ball, and she gets fouled. And now the Greyhounds are beginning to celebrate on the bench. That's the 5th foul on Morgan Turn. She fouls out with 9 seconds left. And Miley Hovey at the line. Miley's had a really nice game off the bench. She's got 5 points. She's made her only free throw up to this point. And the Greyhounds have needed their bench tonight. First to 2 is no good. Just 9 seconds left to go. Miley Hovey to shoot one more. Hovey at the line, and it is no good. A rebound for Foland. Pass up ahead to Warnke. 6 seconds left. Here's a 3 by Strigg. No good. Goes out of bounds. 1 second left to go. Guess what? The Greyhounds are going to go to the state tournament for the first time in 18 years. Inbounds, Brindley Mallon. It is over. The celebration is on. The Greyhounds are going to the state girls basketball tournament for the first time since 2006. Kelly Beacon will make his first trip to the state tournament. And the Fosston Greyhounds celebrate with a 67-59 win over Kittson County Central. It's off the state for the Greyhounds. It was a precarious game, but they were able to right the ship, as we said, and are going to go to the Twin Cities as Section 8 champions. How about that? What a game here at the Ralph. And the Greyhounds will find out tomorrow morning when they'll play and who they'll play. But right now, they could care less because they are the Section 8A champions. 67-59, your final score on the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard. And the post-game show brought to you by Fosston School District 601 coming up here on KKCQ.
Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The World of Outlaws Kings Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
As springtime approaches and then it'll be summer and we think of all these items that need to be in storage or just a good place to put them. This is the time to talk to Mark, the shed builder at Ada Building Center LLC about getting that new shed built. You stop by, visit with Mark about sizes and styles available, and he'll build to your specifications. Or you can choose from several of the basic models and adjust to fit your need. Ada Building Center LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. Call Mark, the shed builder, 218-784-3661.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Hi, Drew Scott here, and I'm Jonathan Scott, reminding you that life's better with a home policy from American Family Insurance. Get just the right protection at just the right price, and save when you bundle home and auto. Kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, it'll be just right. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Jake and Shannon in East Grand Forks at 218-773-3608.
Okay, we're back here at Engelstead Arena. The awards presentation going on. The Bearcats have received their silver medals, and the Greyhounds are getting theirs right now. Activities Director Ryan Hanlon handing them out. So the Greyhounds are the section champions, their 29th win of the year. They're 29-2. The Bearcats end a great season with a record of 24-5. And I'll tell you right now, they're going to be in the mix again next year. They lose one senior, and that's Ellen Hillman. Otherwise, everybody is back for the Bearcats. The thing is, it seems like all the teams in the Final Four, Sacred Heart is young. Kelly Northam with a pretty young team. So I think we're going to see a lot of the same teams make a run next year. We're going to get Coach Viken and some of the players up here. We're not at courtside anymore, so they'll find us up here at press row. But let's run through our awards. The star of the game brought to you by Dr. Gabe Wiener at the Fosston Chiropractic Clinic. I'm giving that to Vanessa Johnson. Vanessa was 16 points at 2 threes, made her last 5 free throws after missing 3 of her first 4, and had 3 rebounds to boot. So Vanessa Johnson, the 5'5 senior, number 3 for the Greyhounds, our star of the game, brought to you by Dr. Gabe Wiener at the Fosston Chiropractic Clinic. The Enbridge Bring the Energy t-shirt. I'm giving that to Tessa Manicky of the Fosston Greyhounds. Tessa, 15 points tonight, and she had a good night at the free throw line. I missed a few at the end there, but made a whole bunch. Made her first 6 and 8 of her first 9, and she had 9 rebounds. Tessa Manicky fouled out with 2:32 left to go in the game, but she is the Enbridge Bring the Energy t-shirt winner. Tessa Manicky, 5'9 senior, number 25 for the Greyhounds. And our sub of the game, brought to you by the Main Street Station in Delhi and Fertile. I'm going to give that to Miley Hobie. Miley, 5 points off the bench, had a big rebound too. And Miley Hobie, what a job she's done. A 5'7 sophomore, number 13 for the Fosston Greyhounds. The Main Street Station and Delhi of Fertile sub of the game. We had 2 players foul out. Tessa Manicky, as I mentioned, fouled out with 2:32 left to go. Morgan Turn fouled out with just 9 seconds left to go in the game for the Bearcats. Turnovers, the Greyhounds turned the ball over 23 times, and the Bearcats turned the ball over 21 times. And rebounding for Fosston, Greyhounds did a pretty good job under the boards tonight. Brinley Mallon at 5, Vanessa Johnson at 3, Tegan Dupong at 1, Callie Burrock at 6, Miley Hobie had a rebound, Lexi Mallon at 8, and Tessa Manicky had 9. And for the Bearcats under the boards, McKinley Folland at 5, Cadence White had 6, Morgan Turn had 5, Greta Kuznia had 1, Afton Lindgren had 2, and Lily Peterson and Berlin Streg each had 1. And it is a cool sight. The student section is coming out to help celebrate with the Greyhounds, and they're going to be cutting down the net here very shortly. And they hoist their Section 8A championship plaque high in the air as the Greyhounds are going down to the state girls basketball tournament. We're going to take another break. We'll run through some more numbers, and it'll be a little bit before we have anybody come up here because they're going to cut down the net and all that stuff. But we are going to take a break and be back with more on the Fosston School District 601 post-game show. The Greyhounds going to state 67-59 over Kittson County Central.
For your farm or business, this is Nick Gordon with American Federal Bank in Ada. Please join our most successful customers in using our financial manager to help provide custom cash management solutions. These include positive pay, merchant services, sweeps, ACH, bill pay, wire transfers, and remote deposit. Stop by the bank today or give me a call at 784-7121. American Federal Bank in Ada, member FDIC.
Hey farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic, alkaline, and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snow melt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949 Email hudsonk@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com.
The Bennett Holcomb Agency only sells and services crop insurance. Because each farm operation is different, John, Wayne, and Marissa strive to help you develop a cost-effective insurance plan that fits your needs. Whether it's common crops, specialty crops, livestock, or crop hail, please call or stop at the Bennett Holcomb Agency and fine-tune your risk management plan today. The Bennett Holcomb Agency, Ada and Moorhead, an equal opportunity provider. Bitker Inc. thanks all area farms and farm families for your business and for growing the crops to produce the food we enjoy. During this Ag Month, it's important to say thank you, and Bitker Inc. reminds you to order your farm implement and ag equipment tires now. Call Troy the Tire Guy at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467 to discuss the tires you need, place your orders, and discover additional savings with multiple tire orders for your farm. Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Welcome to Fosston Family Dental, where we make sure every visit to our practice is a positive experience. Our team of skilled dentists and staff work together to provide comprehensive dental care to patients of all ages. From routine cleanings to complex procedures, we are committed to giving you the best possible dental care. With state-of-the-art technology and a warm, welcoming atmosphere, we strive to make your visit as comfortable as possible. Schedule an appointment today and see why Fosston Family Dental is the top choice for dental care in our community. The Fosston Tri-Co-op is currently hiring for the following positions: seasonal tender truck drivers, CDL not required, can get 90-day permit, full-time and part-time drivers with Class A or B licenses, and also hiring for a full-time seed sales rep. If interested, call Brent at the Fosston Tri-Co-op at 218-435-6919. That's 218-435-6919.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
We're back here on the Fosston School District 601 postgame show. I think Coach Kelly Beacon is on his way up. We'll get some of the players up here, too. Running through some more numbers here. Vanessa Johnson had 16 points for the Greyhounds tonight. Tessa Manicky at 15. Brindley Mallon scored 13. Callie Burrock at 8. Lexi Mallon scored 10 and Miley Hovey had 5. So the Greyhounds had 4 players in double figures tonight, and then Callie Burrock had 8. Pretty good balance. And for the Bearcats, Cadence White, the sophomore, had 25 points. Morgan Turn scored 15. Greta Kuznia, what a job she has done off the bench all season long for the Bearcats. She hurt the Greyhounds when the two met back in January. She had 10 tonight. She had a couple of threes. McKinley Folan scored 7, and then Afton Lindgren had the other 2 for the Kittson County Central Bearcats. Fosston led 32-25, but the momentum really started to sway there at the end of the first half. And the Greyhounds led by 7 at halftime, but they were ahead by as many as 17 in the first half. So we have Kelly Beacon and John Ekman coming up here, and they're going to join us. We're going to have a few players come up here too, I'm guessing. But Kelly, congratulations. Your first trip to the state tournament as coach. You've had some close calls, including one last year. Many times in life you don't get a second chance, but you did this year, and you made the most of it. Congratulations.
We did. That's really the girls that made the most of it. And my assistant, Mr. John Ekman, none of this happens without him. He's been the best coach I've ever been around. And that's the honest truth.
Your girls showed a lot of heart tonight. You were up by 17, but I think you and a lot of people knew deep down the Bearcats would have a run in them.
Well, we do, and especially after what we saw against Sacred Heart when they were down 16 twice, and they came back and storming back on that one. You kind of saw that tonight. We got some foul trouble. Lexi had to sit, and that's kind of when they made part of their big run. But we got our composure back and did enough down the stretch. A little more aggressive getting to the rim when they're pressing hard like that. And, hats off to those girls on the floor. Our seniors have put in a lot of time, and then now it's paid off.
When Lexi picked up her 4th foul, I think a lot of people were going, oh, no, but she never got number 5.
Well, we had to do some things different defensively, and we told her she's basically a defensive player out there now. You cannot pick up that 5th foul. And, give Tessa Manicky credit. When Lexi got in foul trouble, we made that switch at halftime, put Lexi on the post player, and then helped out, doubled down on her a little bit. That made a difference. Tessa all year has proven that she can guard anybody, any 1 through 5 on the floor, whether it's a guard, wing, or even a post, and she proved that again tonight. And then, unfortunately, she got her 5th foul there, I think about, 2.5 minutes ago, 3 minutes, and then Brinley stepped over and took on the big post.
I thought one of the keys to the game there, or one of the key plays came late. Lexi Folan was driving in for a layup, and Lexi had to concede it. She misses the layup, and you go down and hit a 3. And like I said, that was a 5-point swing right there.
Yeah, that absolutely is. That's a good way to look at it. They should have had the 2, and then we come down and get the 3, 5-point swing. Lexi was smart that time and pulled off, and maybe the gal was expecting a little contact. Sometimes you see that when they're coming in hard for a layup and they're expecting contact, and you back away at the last minute and they shoot it hard.
Yeah, what a game it was tonight, though. A lot of back and forth, and a few turnovers, but that can be attributed to a lot of great defense. 2 teams that really play good defense.
Yeah, give them credit. They come at you with a lot of different things defensively, do a lot of trapping, and they're good at it. Always throwing something different at you. But for the most part, we had that stretch there where we struggled a little bit against it, but we got our composure back, and you kind of saw that all year with us. There's times where maybe we struggled a little bit. Maybe the ball wasn't going through the hoop. Our defense would keep us in the game. There's other times when it was tight down the stretch, and we always seemed to have the mental toughness to come out on top.
How about Vanessa Johnson? Maybe one of the best games she ever had tonight. 16 points, 1 of 4 in double figures, and then Callie at 8. So, that's pretty good balance.
Very good balance. Vanessa Johnson, the last 2 games, honestly, she has just been amazing these last 2 games. Take care of the basketball. She is fearless out there. The other day, I think you had her down for 7 rebounds. So she is really playing well.
Well, Kelly, you're in the state tournament. How does that feel?
To be honest, Tom, I don't know if it's sunk in yet.
It will, but man, that's awesome. You guys did a great job tonight. What a great season. 29 wins and 2 losses, and the season's going to continue. So that's awesome. And congratulations. First trip to state in 18 years for the Greyhounds, and enjoy the experience.
Thank you, Tom.
Now we'll get John Ekman here, and Kelly's going to pick up the net that was cut down. Well, John, hey, congratulations to you. And, Coach Sean Benson, you guys, you earned this one. You had to work hard for it, but you earned it.
Well, it's this is something we even talked about last summer. We had that close run last year where we just fell a little short at the end. And, we talked about last summer that we were going to have to kind of refocus our team. We had lost two very quality shooters from last year's team, and we knew we would have to reemphasize our team into a defensive team, and all that hard work has paid off. You saw that when we got in foul trouble, everybody picked each other up. We communicated well. Our bench players that came in did a great job in keeping us in the game, and even when we got down there by a couple points, that we've been in kind of this battle all year long. We dug deep. We took care of the basketball matter. We made the free throws when they mattered down the stretch, and all those kind of things that we worked on every day in practice. So for us to come, it shows that all the hard work we've put in over the years is paying off.
At times when a team has a 17-point lead, you lose it, you're down by 4, especially with so much on the line. It's hard to come out of that tailspin, a little foul trouble, but your girls did a great job.
Yeah, you know what? When Lexi got her 4th foul, we just told, we switched some people around, and then Tess got a little bit of foul trouble. Again, we switched some more people around, and despite the fact of that, where they were kind of limited what they could do defensively, their pressure allowed us to expose the backside of that. We did a good job bringing the ball up. Again, we look at some of our other players there that really finished off some points we needed. Vanessa hitting some shots, Callie finished up a couple of shots. Miley coming in had a big night for us. And that's just it. We tell the girls on the bench, you just never know when you're going to be needed, so we have to be ready to go.
Awesome job, John. Congratulations, and enjoy the experience. We'll talk again later. We got some players up here. Well, Brindley Mallon joining us, one of the 4 seniors. Hey, Brindley, congratulations. A dream come true, I'm guessing. Huh?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Well, take us through this ball game. I mean, there were a lot of ebbs and tides in this one.
Yes, we definitely started out strong, which was fun, but we knew after Wednesday's game, seeing that KCC came back from an 18-point deficit, that they weren't going to give up, and they did just that. They just came back and took the lead. So it took everyone to get back and keep going, keep pushing, and then once we got the lead back, just maintaining it through the rest of the game.
You have played some pretty good defensive teams this year, but this KCC team, and you saw that when you played them at Northland during the regular season, they really bring it to the table when it comes to defense.
Right. They're super aggressive on the defensive end. They rotate well. They're all super athletic, and they have multiple different defenses, too, that they switch up between the games, so that keeps us on our toes as well.
I'm guessing your mom and dad were pretty excited, huh?
Yes, they were. This is because of all the time we've spent through our whole lives in the gym, not just during basketball season, during the whole summer, and it's all for now, and it's so worth it.
It's maybe the circle of life. 22 years ago tonight, Fosston had their 78-game winning streak come to an end. Your mom, of course, coaching that team against Kittson Central. And here, 22 years later, you beat them to go to state.
Right. It's just so surreal, and what a coincidence that is. I'm just so proud of everyone contributing, not everyone that played, but everyone that was on the bench cheering us on. The coaches especially spent so much time preparing us for these games on film and just coming up with game plans, and we're so thankful for them.
And, of course, you had the heartbreak last year. You came so close to going, so as a senior, it's got to be extra special.
Right. I think most of us were on that team last year, and we knew we didn't want to have that feeling again, especially us 4 seniors going out like that. So I think that helped us push through to the end tonight.
Brindley Mallon, congratulations. Great season, great career, and it's not over yet. Have a great time at state.
Thank you.
All right, Callie Burrock is going to stop by. Callie, congratulations. And a couple of real physical games here, not just this one here tonight, but against Collier Northholm. You girls had to play hard, and here's the reward.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Well, take us through this game for you. I mean, offensively and defensively. We talked about the defense that they played. It was tough to get things set up.
It was definitely hard. I mean, for me, I was so nervous. I know we all were before. We might have let nerves get the best of us a little bit, had some ups and downs, but in the end, we pulled through, had some big shots.
And like Brindley said, too, I mean, you knew that firsthand what Kittson County Central can do. They don't give up. We saw them way down against Sacred Heart, even the Fertile Beltrami game earlier.
Yeah, they're definitely not a team to give up, and we knew that, and we weren't going to give up either.
Okay. What's it mean to you as far as being a senior is concerned?
It's what I've dreamed for since I was just a little girl. It just means everything that I get to play some more games, and this isn't my last time with these other 3.
Yep, we have at least 2 more, hopefully 3 more. But it's awesome to get to the state tournament as a senior in any sport. At what point of the game did you feel like, hey, we got this thing finally locked up? Pretty late in the game, I think.
I think it was like a minute left on the clock, and it just hit me. I was like, we got this.
Yeah.
Callie, congratulations on a great career and a great season, and have a fun time at state.
Thank you, Tom.
Tessa Manicky. Now, you took a little shot in the jaw the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but we got it healed up, and I'm good now.
Well, that was only 2 days ago. So, congratulations, Tessa. And this was a battle tonight, and you had to beat a very good team.
Yes, they were really good, and we knew we had to play at our level, and they played very good defense. And I think we got playing faster than we wanted to, but then we figured it out and got back on our pace, which helped us in the end.
Now, you're up by 17 points, but like a couple of your teammates said, I think you knew deep down that this was a team that was not about to give up.
Yeah, they did work really hard. The press was very difficult to get through, but once we got through it and we ran our offense, things went well for us.
Okay. What point of the game did you feel like, hey, we might have this one picked up?
Well, I did foul out, so I was sitting on the bench and I was like, oh my goodness. But then when Miley Hovey was shooting free throws, I was like, okay, I think you got this one now.
Okay, you fouled out with 2:32. It's pretty late in the game, but I mean, you went over to the bench and not much you can do about it.
Yep, I just cheered my team on and I believed in them and I knew they could do it. So
But your defense was one big reason why you guys won tonight. So great job.
Thank you so much.
And have fun at the state tournament.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, and well, let's get Vanessa Johnson over here. We got the 4 seniors. Well, Vanessa, I made the comment, and I might be wrong, but I said this has got to be one of your best games. You had 16 points, hit some huge free throws, and Coach Beacon talked about your rebounding ability, and congratulations on an awesome night.
Thank you.
You're pretty pumped up, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
this is big.
Yeah. Now, what does it feel like going, like during the day today at school? What was it like?
Oh, we were all nervous. We were all watching Huddle 24/7. Each class, we were like, okay, we don't care what's going on right now. With our classes, we're focused on this game.
I'm guessing your classmates, too, were kind of,
Oh, yeah, everyone was asking us, were you nervous? Are we going to play good? Are we going to win? And all you could say was, we don't know.
It's pretty neat when all of your classmates came running on the floor there to help you celebrate.
Oh, yeah, I almost got pushed over. I was lost in the crowd.
Yeah, well, it's a nice problem to have. Yeah, well, congratulations, Vanessa. And to you as a senior, it's got to be extra special because last year I know there were a lot of tears. I'll never forget that. It was a real disheartening moment when you lost against BGMR. But like I said, sometimes you don't get a second chance, but you took advantage of it.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have fun at state.
Thanks.
All right. All right, let's take one more break, and then we'll sign off here. As the Greyhounds are going to state, we're going to, there's going to be a caravan at 10:15, and then they're going to take that caravan to the school for a little welcome home. So 10:15 is when the caravan will meet, and then they'll have a welcome home at the school. So we're going to take one more break and wrap it up as the Greyhounds are heading to state thanks to a 67-59 win over Kittson County Central.
Heritage House in Halstead, they remain committed to their original mission of providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life. Residents can enjoy hobbies, socializing, programs, and more at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House communities. For more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
What does hometown mean to us at Hometown Realty? It means we want our community to grow and succeed. It means we'll do everything we can to make that happen. Whether it's by helping people find the perfect home for them, assisting someone sell a property that they have maybe outgrown or can no longer take care of, or supporting our local businesses, schools, and nonprofits with our time and money. Everything we do is for the good of our community. Our family lives here, we live here, we love it here. We are Hometown.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com.
The faculty, staff, and students at the Kittson Central School District, along with the Lancaster School District, are proud of the Kittson County Central Bearcats. Congratulations, Bearcats, on a great season, and best of luck during your tournament run. Everyone with the Kittson Central School and Lancaster School are proud of your achievements this season, and they say go Bearcats. Congratulations and best of luck, Bearcats, from the Kittson Central School District and the Lancaster School District.
That's going to wrap it up from Ralph Engelstad Arena. The Greyhounds win the Section 8A championship and are going to the state tournament. We'll find out tomorrow who they play and when they play. But right now, it is time to celebrate their first Section 8A girls basketball title in 18 years. 67-59, your final score on the Lynn Forest Insurance Agency scoreboard. Again, a welcome home. They're going to have a caravan, and then they'll go to the school, and they will have a nice welcome home, well-deserved welcome home for the Greyhounds. So congratulations to Coach Kelly Beacon, also John Ekman and Sean Benson, as the Greyhounds are going to the state tournament with a record of 29 wins and 2 losses. Congratulations to the Greyhounds. Don't forget Section 8A boys basketball, all 4 quarterfinal games tomorrow here on KKCQ. 67-59, the Greyhounds win the section championship. Tom Lano saying so long and good night from Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls.